Hello. Hello, chat. Alrighty. So I have like a billion things going through my brain right now. Trying to organize my mind. So this project, they're kind of building a mind map of the world, sorta. But the thing is, it's not based on it's individuals are the one that are building this mapping of information, but it's more like, it's like too collaborative. It's like, it doesn't store it. Well, it does store it. It stores it at an individual basis, but it doesn't show it at an individual basis, if that makes sense. At least it didn't the last time I checked, and it actually might do that now, and that's why I'm looking. I want to see if it's still, like, how's it doing it? Yeah, so it's like presenting you the information, not from an individual basis. But they could totally do that so easily. I guess, do they have a frequently asked questions? Check their Twitter. Yeah, they're really not focused on individuals, is what I'm noticing. Which I think is different from the idea that I have. But I'm trying to understand why I even think that. So what's different in the idea that I'm saying compared to that product? I guess it's more user focused. Like, they could do that, but it seems like they're not. Although they do have a Web3 version. And I'm curious if it's the same product, just Web3? Or how do I find their Web3 version? Interesting. Well, they talk about it here. I think it's golden.xyz if I remember correctly. XYZ. Yep, that's it. Ah, okay. Let's look more into this. So that is a title and a description. Very similar to my idea. My idea is missing relationships, so that is something else. Although a relationship can be defined by a title and a description, so. But still need to think about that. It's still not user focused though. That's the thing. Is it still on testnet? Yeah. Wonder when it's gonna be out of testnet. I'm gonna sign up. Wait, did I have a notification? I feel like one just popped up right as I left. Oh, no, I'm tripping. Okay, so with that in mind, do I want to build something? I don't think it could get so complicated. What about as a GPT plugin? I just don't feel like that would be any fun. Like, why would people even do that? That's what I'm wondering. Like, I just can't imagine myself going to GPT and being like, oh, I finally discovered this concept, the definition of it. The definition is yada yada yada. Am I echoing? Did I just hear myself? No, I guess that was a song. Weird. But, yeah, I can't imagine myself doing that. I mean, I'm trying to imagine like a gamified version. So it's like you enter the concept and then it rewards you for that. But the thing is, it could only reward you one time. Because it's like, how would it know what is the best way to define that thing? I think that's when it gets a little bit sketchy. To define whether a concept, like, to define its value, I suppose. Like, that makes it kind of tough. Okay, so I may struggle here, but if anything, I can update my site about this project. So I'm gonna do that. It's been a while since I've updated it. Really liking the new layout they have here. It's very rectangular. Okay. So where am I gonna put this? Man, I haven't done web development in a minute. I've been so focused on VR development. Which technically the VR development that I've been doing is web development, but it's in a very hacky method, not doing it the ideal way, so it doesn't feel like web development. It's like building, it's basically creating it in Unity and then building it for the web. It's just, yeah, it's not cohesive. Alright, so where do I want to put this? I have an all projects page. So what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to somehow put something out there. Trying to put projects that I want to create that require a community. Where would I put that, and what would I make it look like? Not totally sure. I suppose I could do it in here. I could go to my desires. And then I could put it here. I'm not sure I like this formatting I have here. Yeah, I kinda do. It'd definitely be a complex desire. I forgot about that idea. How would you even create that? I want to create my AI buddy that's much smarter than me. Okay, so let's put... I want to create a project that lets people store their mind map. Simply, they enter a title of a concept and a description of that concept. This project requires a community. What did I put in the inside of some of these? Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually smart. Yeah, let's label it like that. Blockers. This project requires a community. Does it require a community? I mean, maybe if you make it fun enough, it doesn't really require a community. There's some other project ideas I wanted to put. So I guess my thought was that I wanted to put on my website kind of communities I'm creating. That was kind of the idea. So maybe I'll have like a communities button. Yeah, maybe like yeah, how would that work? Guess I'll just add a new button. Where it be? There it be. I have no idea where I'll put it, but I guess just right here. Communities. Should I make it a folder or a page? Slash communities. I think a folder. Index.ts. Let's copy one of these. Why is it freaking out? Actually uncertain. Why am I missing some packages? I'm quite confused. What are you angry about? Let's compare. This one works. They look exactly the same. Unless I like... Oh. There's gotta be like one small thing missing that I'm just not noticing. Or it's a bug and I just need to do something like this. Or not. Okay, what if go here? What the heck? What the heck? I just copy and pasted this, so how could it... Oh wait. I thought I saw something weird for a second. Is it because it's... Oh, I see. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay, so let's make a thing, say communities. I am creating. I don't like that. I don't like that phrasing. But I don't know how to phrase it. Communities. I am helping to create. Seems too long. Communities I want to form. Something about the word create with community seems weird. Communities I want to form. I want to... what word do I want to use there? I want to exist. Should I name it? Communities/desired? Communities I want. Desired communities. I feel like no matter how I name it, it needs explanation. And I feel like I shouldn't really focus on that too much. Okay, so I might need to create another folder actually. Should I create another folder? I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm gonna. This will say desired. Same sort of thing. How did I miss? Oh. Copied everything except for that one line. It was like, screw that line. Okay. Desired slash people storing their mind map. Should probably just give it a random name. Reality Hub. And that helps with this. Okay, create a new thingy here. And the cycle repeats. A place where people can store. Actually, I already did this. It's in my notes, right? simple enough. Communities. Desired communities. You shouldn't be blue. That's better. Okay. How could I actually do this though? Like, how could I create this? I think that's not what I want to focus on. I think when I first started this today, I was thinking, I don't need to build it. I mean, I do. But that's not what I should start with this time. Instead of starting that way, I should start with just trying to form a community around the idea. Okay, so I guess where people can store their mind map. They enter a title of a concept and a description of that concept. And I mean, that's the gist of this one. I'm thinking I need to add... I'm gonna need easy ways for the community to form, otherwise people aren't gonna form the community on their own. I should facilitate that to make it easier. And I don't really want these communities to all form under... Like, I could just put it all in my Discord and that would make it easier for me, but I don't think that's really the move. I actually feel these should be disconnected from me. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should reconsider that. I feel like there were some other ideas I had. What was it? What else can I do to make sure the idea gets out there? I guess it's really just creating communities, which is simple. That's simple actions to achieve that. You simply just create a Discord, post on Reddit. That's about it. I guess it would help to put like why create this. I do like this idea. I do like this one quite a bit. Oh wait, that just reminds me of another one. A marketplace of desires. I want to create a marketplace of desires. Then we can all help each other much easier. I don't know if that grammar really works out, but it makes sense. This idea is either the same or greatly connected to point below. Let's put that one as well. Actually, let's think about that a little bit more, whether those are separate. I think they are separate. Apparently reference this one somewhere. Oh, I see. So if you're going to create a community, would these be separate communities? How do you even figure that out? So one is mapping desires to an optimal UX flow for each person. So it's focused on the UX flow in relation to the desire, whereas the other one is a marketplace of desires. It's definitely different, but it's also very related to the other idea. Kind of funny. Okay, let's get those down. What was it again? So this one's people storing their mind map. This other one would be people storing their desires, which is a part of their mind map. Which, that's interesting. So it's like the mind map is kind of like the base protocol almost. Kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And then you can start building UX flows. Start building UX flows off of these two ideas here. So it's kind of like people storing their mind map is the protocol. The marketplace of desires, kind of like a marketplace that's, or protocol as well, sitting on top of the base protocol of the mind map storage. So I'm skeptical now that I'm realizing how similar these are. Should these be separate? I don't know. And then there's the people storing their feelings. It's like right now, these are separate, and maybe in the beginning they should be separate. And then they'll eventually merge. Okay, so people storing their desires, people storing their feelings. Oop. Fourth one. People creating optimal UX flows for each desire. Of a person. Okay. Marketplace of desires. I feel like I had a name for this one at one point. Call it just like in the fields. In the field. Like there's some sort of meme I could use there. I mean, in the fields is a meme. In go the fields, because you're storing the feelings. I guess for now, I don't really like this, but I'll just say in the fields. What should I call this one? Maybe... Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, this song's a banger. Who be texting me? So we're creating optimal UX flows for each desire of a person. So with that in mind, the heck would you call it? Most people don't know what a UX flow is. But it's all about achieving your desires. It's another word for achieve. Maybe you call it desire help. Desire assistant. This doesn't sound terrible. Desire assistant. Time to create them. Whoa. Akiru? That needs to be capital. In the fields. .tsx. I copy and I paste. Akiru. Can store their feelings. See other people's feelings and more. This includes physical and mental feelings. On my eyelash. Still there. I think it's my head hair on my eyelash. Hair on hair action. One more. Boom. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, pooey. Wait, how did that happen? That's weird. How do I explain this one? A place where people work together to create optimal UX flows for each desire of each person. Create optimal UX flows for each desire of each person. Yep, that sounds about right to me. Let's check it out. Like a back button would be pretty useful. Okay, so people storing their mind map, people storing their desires, storing their feelings, people creating optimal UX flows for each desire of a person. If you think about it, Twitter kind of is this. Kind of. Because, like, if you really think about it, these first three ideas are Twitter. In a way. Because on Twitter, people store their mind map, their desires, and their feelings. But it's more like people just store whatever they want to store on Twitter. It's not explicitly... It's not very explicit that this is happening. I'd say most people probably don't even recognize any of this when they're posting on the Twitter. So I'm wondering where to go from this point. I guess if I wanted to build... Maybe I should explain this page. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it a little bit. That I wish existed. Or that I desire to exist. And I'm working to help form. We're gonna need some margin. I think 8. 8. Yeah, that's fine. So if I was gonna build one of these, which one should I build? I wonder. Or should I build off another project? Like, should I use Twitter? Like, actually use Twitter itself? One big issue there is the price of their stupid API now. And one issue with Twitter is, like, maybe people want this. Like, they want this to integrate with Twitter. but for example, they don't want to only enter feelings into Twitter. They don't want to only enter desires into Twitter. Like maybe they will from time to time, but not solely. So that would mean it would need to integrate with Twitter, but also have a separate place where you can kind of manage that on your own, which is kind of what I do with my public notes. It's like exactly doing this pretty much. And I've noticed with my public notes, I definitely do enter my desires, although I don't spend a whole lot of time doing that. I definitely do enter my feelings, don't spend a whole lot of time doing that. In terms of doing a mind map, I do occasionally, but that's even less of my time. Honestly, if anything, I spend the most time storing notes that help me create an optimal UX flow for each of my desires. It's kind of like automating my actions almost. So I guess if I was gonna build one, I really need to focus on fun. Which one has an opening for fun to make it where people actually want to do it? I suppose if I could help people automate their desires, first thing that comes to mind is, of course, what's it called? Auto GPT. Like they're kind of already doing that, sort of. I can't really think of any fun ways to make that happen, though. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Isn't there already a website called How To? Another thing. Like WikiHow, maybe? I'm pretty sure. WikiHow, right? Ah, I knew it. I feel like this at an individual level would be incredibly useful. But aren't these written by individuals? Co-authored. So maybe this is already doing exactly what I'm thinking. So how does it work? Ah. So it's looks like maybe it requires you to be an expert to create something, which is lame. Maybe not. It says edit this article right here. Whoa. I actually edit it. I guess it's kind of like Wikipedia. So it's like I like this, but I want to create the individual focused version of this. It's kind of like what I would enjoy a good bit. Whoa. Dang, that song hit hard. So my mind went to this because kind of what these how-tos are, like this how-to website, it's kind of creating an optimal UX flow for each desire. That's kind of what's going on there. So I wonder if I could, would a GPT plugin work there? I want to see some GPT plugins that are social. See if we can find anything like that. Social GPT plugin. Man, that sounds lame as hell. It's like the opposite of what I wanted to see. Let's check perplexity. Are there any GPT plugins that are social? What? What is this? That's not what I wanted to do. I am rich. Playlist AI. Let's try this again. Reddit. I don't think I'm wording this correctly. That let you interact with other humans. Still doesn't really help. What does that mean? human player characters. I'm curious about that. I've definitely seen that one. That was a good album. Let's check this out. Oh, I think I've seen this. That's a lot of text. I gotta use the bathroom in a second here. Where's the HPC thing? That's it. Pooey. Okay. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'm getting distracted by a how-to on how to teach your cat to do tricks. I genuinely want to know how to do this. Short bursts. Clicker. Does that mean a clicker? Curious what it... Oh, there it is. Oh, weird. Didn't you just use, like, something else other than a clicker? Interesting. Anyways. I think what I need to do here is work towards something that I would use and not try to make something that other people would use. I need to make sure it's useful for me. And I think I should start at the base protocol. Part of me wants to go even lower level and like work with the actual data storage itself, but I feel like that might be a problem. Do I have all these written down here? I don't think I do. Okay. Okay, so what is next? Did I add back buttons? I feel like that's probably a good idea. I know I've added back buttons previously. Do I only have that on this page, or have I added back buttons in other places too? I mean, this would be pretty simple, wouldn't it? Just recreate this. I feel like it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's go to communities. Let's just do that. So let's figure it out. Did I do it manually? I'm pretty sure I did it manually. So this is one layer. How far up? Very top. You have a title? You do, okay. So home. Oh, this is desired. Whoops. Maybe a little bit different actually. What I wanted was this one. The communities. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's right. So let me go. Confusing myself. This is 3 layers deep, but it's also not there. There we are. Yeah, 3 layers, okay. So I'll take that. This one's 3 layers, right? Pretty sure. Communities. I need to fix the last page. Oh, no, I don't. That should be good. Desired. Okay, so now... What about 4 layers deep? That be this one? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do we have any that are 4 layers deep? Yes, literally all of these ones. Start with the top one. Just gonna copy. Okay. Then we're gonna have desired. Simple enough. I have whatever page this is. Oh wait, I'm confused. Maybe this is too many layers. Home / communities / desired / No, this is right. For some reason we just have an href here when we don't really need it. Doesn't hurt though. Okay, we could save time copying that. Be very similar, except instead of having desire assistant, what we are going to have is in the feels. Do I still have that copied? I do. Oop. Okay, so this Marketplace of Desires. Oops. Wrong button. Hopefully I don't make a mistake and not notice it. Mistakes that go unobserved are the worst. Think that is it. Okay. So, let's see if it worked. So far, so good. Wait, was that last one wacky? This is Pokemon. Or what? Diamond. Wait, what town? Jubilife City. Let's check this one more time. Yep, looks good. Perfect. What about mobile? I assume it's about the same. Yep. Okie dokie. Good progress, good progress. I would like to make a decision on this though. So I guess my main takeaway out of this is that I don't want to create something to begin. I don't want to create this for someone else because that just puts a blocker on me and then it's like blockers all the way down. I want to create something that I can use. I want to start at the base protocol, just simply entering concepts as a title and a description. Question I do have is if I want to do that to start off through GPT plugins. Just be like, I want to enter a concept, or I want to define this word. And then if I ever want to retrieve a definition, I simply just say, I would like to see the definition, my definition for this concept or this word. Would I use that? That's what my brain's thinking. It's like, would I actually end up using that? At the low level, I'm not sure. I think to be a completionist, I probably would. And now I'm thinking, how can I, after saying the word completionist, I'm kind of thinking in my head, like, how can I make this fun? Because when I'm playing a game, I really have that desire to be a completionist because it's kind of in a fun format. So could I put this into some sort of video game format, I wonder? Which obviously, ChatGPT is not a video game, it's just a chatbot. I mean, I could make it 3D. Oh, that's a fantastic idea, actually. So, imagine you're in a 3D world. Virtual world. 3D virtual world. You're in a VR headset. And in there, you have a window. And it's ChatGPT. And you can enter stuff into that window. And then it forms stuff in the 3D world. Whew. That's... Actually, I think we've already seen that. We've seen people do exactly that. So what I'm imagining... I guess the 3D world is the important part. But a lot of people aren't going to be having no headsets. Ain't nobody got time for them headsets or money. So with that in mind, I'm thinking like... Actually, I'm thinking about people again. Let's think about myself. What about me? Would that make me want to take part in entering concepts? Would it make me want to take part in it even more? You know, put a headset in, find a concept. You see that concept spawn as like a sphere that you can like kind of click on or something. I don't even know if that adds much, really. Does it? It maybe makes it a little bit more interactive, but it still doesn't feel like gamified. There's not really incentives there. I mean, there's a little bit more because it's a 3D interactive world. And you'll have like a number of how many concepts you've defined, which is kind of cool. I feel like I'm almost on to something here. Like, almost. It's just making it fun. That's the main point. Like, if it's not fun, I'm not gonna even use it myself. But I don't want to put in crutches just to make it fun. I want it to be fun in like a kind of smooth way. Speedrun defining words. I could totally see that being a thing in the future. I think I'm at a blocker here though. But I feel like this was a good brainstorming session. Either way. I'm gonna read this again actually. Let's see what they said. What would be the most fun incentives to encourage people? Encourage a person to enter concepts into their digital mind map. What you got, GPT? Ooh, my stomach be growling. Oh yeah. People upvoting. It's an interesting thought. That's true. A lot of it could be design. Ah. I didn't even think about features like that. Like unlockable content. What would be unlockable though? That's what I don't really understand. I feel like unlockable content could be really cool. I just don't understand what there would be. Customize their profile. Suppose that could be cool. I don't know though. I like the ideas though. Kind of want something a little bit more tangible that I can work on going out of this. Let's see. I feel like the design thing is like the most fun. Like being a completionist and the design element of it. It's like maybe it's not that fun, but you can add some design that makes it more fun. feel like usually, if I'm coming to Chat GPT, it's because I want something. I'd say every time. I don't think I come here unless I want, like, it's only if I want something, really. I think that would be cool though. Let me write this down. I literally only go to GPT or other chatbot if I want something. So we create a plugin that stores what you want every time you chat with chatbot. Then you can go to link that chatbot shows you and look at all your desires. Honestly, I'd probably turn that on. Especially if the chatbot like did some cool stuff behind the scenes. Also, maybe on have the ability to customize these desires if you don't agree with what the chatbot said you desire. This seems simple. I think I'm gonna create this. It just seems so simple. Do this. Copy that. Since it's so long, let's do that. So I need to re-go over this too. Because this is kind of the same thing. It's just, this is a gamified version, actually. Yeah, this is a whole other idea. It's very related, though. So basically, in the game, I guess it depends. There's many ways I can create it. But maybe it starts off as a black screen. And then it's literally nothing but you in an input text box. And you have to unlock each concept. So if you haven't learned the alphabet, that's the thing. It's like I don't know how low level it should go. Like, do people really need to define the alphabet? Would there be any use in that? I don't really think so. Don't think so, but I don't know. I think maybe start at the word level. And even then, I'm not so sure. It's like, do I need to define the word a, or the word the, or the word that? I feel like probably not. And I guess in the game, I eventually decided on using just verbs. So you unlock the verbs. But you're going to need nouns as well. So maybe you unlock only verbs and nouns. So if it's a black screen, you could say like sun, and then a sun appears on the screen or something. I don't know. Or maybe the word sun appears. Yeah, that's kind of tough actually. And then you unlock, let's say you unlock all the words for a character, and then you unlock the word walk. The question is, should I make it where like they're in a predefined world? It gets very complicated actually. In the past, I was thinking about creating a predefined world. For sure. And I was actually thinking about starting much higher level than what I was just describing. I was thinking like, you already have a character, and they have to unlock the verbs so they can move. I was actually just thinking a basic platformer. And then, so, let's say they unlock the move walk, and then they can bind that to one of their keys. And then once they have like walk, jump, they bind those to the keys. They can then beat the level pretty much. That's an interesting thought. That's an interesting game. I don't know how far it could go though. It's the main thing. I went pretty far with that game, actually. I wish I still had access to that. It was pretty freaking cool. I might have access somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream here. I need to take a shower and eat some food. Done a lot of brainstorming. Alright, peace out, guys.